Well, real estate struggles are real. Home buyers and sellers alike feeling a massive struggle to close deals or make money. And if you need yet another sign of turmoil, 45% of U.S. real estate agents are struggling to pay rent on their offices. Here to react is private equity fund manager and real estate investor Grant Cardone. Welcome, Grant. So tell me, why are real estate owners and agents not able to pay the rent? What is going on?
Well, because, Rachel, the Fed single-handedly has killed the housing market. The Fed will make more renters in this country in the next 2 years than it has in the last 50, because mortgage applications are at all-time lows. Mortgages are double what rent is today. And it doesn't surprise me that real estate agents are feeling the brunt of this. Back in June of 22, Jerome Powell said that the middle class, everyday people, would disproportionately feel the pain of higher interest rates in his attempt to control inflation. He has not controlled inflation. He has failed miserably. What he has actually done is create it and, in the meantime, stop the housing industry. What
would you recommend he do?
Well, what he should do is get out of the way. There's no time in history in my lifetime that the Fed actually controlled interest rates. Supply and demand is what controls interest rates. As long as people are spending their money, that means they want that product or service. At what point it gets to a price where I no longer find it valuable, I will no longer continue to purchase that. And people want homes. People want to live in a single family home. I don't personally think it's a great investment. I've said that many, many times. I've gotten ragged out on it, but he should step aside, get out of the way, let the market do its thing. Interest rates will have to come down in order for pricing to come down.
Right.
This is actually a contradiction to what most people think, but when interest rates come down, mortgage applications will go up and people will start selling their homes.
Well, the World Economic Forum had this famous commercial where they talked about the Great Reset, and they said, you will own nothing and you will be happy. And you're seeing that happening. You're saying that we are becoming a renter nation. I say it's by design. Explain what you mean by
it. The rents in this country, the average rent, as much as people complain about them, we have 12,000 units. The average rent's about $1,800. And as much as they complain about it, the mortgage on a similar home in that same neighborhood would be double that, plus insurance, plus a PMI, which is mortgage insurance on the mortgage itself. So it's unaffordable for people to own a home today. And that means you will rent, you will literally own nothing and be happy about it. Now, the apartment complexes that are being built today provide such crazy great amenities that it is actually for new generations of people.
Tisha Powell, and welcome to American Television News. Go ahead, friends and folks and family and everyone that's watching, hit the free like and that free subscribe button. It helps a lot. Our team really needs this, so please hit the like and free subscribe. Hi, it's Tisha Powell. Welcome to American Business News. Be sure to hit the free like and the free subscribe button. That way you'll get the latest breaking business news from this channel. So you just saw a segment on Fox News with Grant Cardone, and he's a real estate investor. He's a real estate guru, and he had a lot to say. As the anchor from Fox was saying, 45% of the real estate agents, they are feeling the pinch of the real estate market as it kind of contract. And Grant was just saying that we are becoming a renter's market. I'm about to give you the prediction for 2024, but let's go over what Grant said, and let's go over some charts from Goldman Sachs, and I'll tell you if real estate is going up or going down. Folks, stay by. You don't want to miss this. So the Federal Reserve is like messing with the interest rate. And because they're manipulating interest rate, the real estate market is feeling that. So it's going up. It's not going down. Supply and demand, as Grant was saying, is what controls the real estate market and not the Fed manipulating the interest rate. So if interest rate goes down, housing probably will come down. They're doing the opposite. Interest rate is going up and the housing market is going up. That is a reverse housing crash. It's going up instead of going down. And a lot has to do with the Federal Reserve manipulating the market, the real estate market. And then you have hedge funds now. The average homeowner is up against a hedge fund or Wall Street in purchasing properties in the United States. So that alone, that as itself is creating another shortage. And the hedge funds, they're buying them and they're putting them in for renters. So we are becoming a renters nation, as Grant has said, and we are going to have to fight back as people in order to become, a nation where you are a homeowner once again. So let's go over some prediction by Goldman and Sachs. Give me a minute, let me pull them up. Tisha Powell, be sure to hit the free like and the free subscribe button. That way you'll get the latest breaking business news. And check out the tag products we have today. They're from Sephora. They're gorgeous. They're lovely. They are sensational. You've got to see them. Check them out. Okay, so we're going to look at the graphs now together. There's about 6 of them. 6 of them we're going to go over together. 7 actually. 6, yes. So Exhibit 7, it says we expect home prices to decline later this year before it rebound in 2024. So home price is on its way up, not down. As you can see on the graph, that it's going up in 2024, not down. So let's see the next one, shall we? Exhibit 2. We expect mortgage rates to fall to 6.3 by year end 2024 and 6% by year end 2025. So the mortgage rates are not going down that much, which means even if housing market goes down, it's not going to go down that much, because we said in order for housing to go down, the mortgage needs to go down. We're talking we need it at 2% again. We need it at 1% to see some form of changes. But going from 8% to 6%, that means you're just losing what? Probably $20,000-$30,000 off of a house. That's not a lot. So as you could tell from the graph, in 2023, it went up. 2024, it's a little bit down, but as you can tell, it's not back to 2020 or 2021. So that's gonna be seller's market in 2024. U.S. housing affordability at lowest level in history. So housing are getting more expensive in the United States than it's ever been, and it's becoming more unaffordable. And that has a lot to do with the hedge funds. Now we have corporations purchasing single-family homes, townhomes, and condos in the United States. So now for the first time, the American citizens, they're up against corporation. So that's going to be a lot of struggle for a lot of while, because corporation has a lot of money. So how are you going to go ahead and bid against a corporation? It's impossible. So there's a little bit left for everybody to be fighting for. So the housing market is going up, not down, courtesy of the hedge funds. So according to Goldman Sachs, the peak through the decline, and we are seeing from rent to the CPI, and we're looking at these numbers here, and as you can tell, they are going up, not down. So when you look at the CPI and everything, it's going up. So things are trending up for us. So it means things are going to be a little bit more expensive. And we're going to do one more, and then my producer is saying we run out of time. Goldman Sachs housing forecast for 2024. There'll be less homes for sale in 2024, 3.8 million homes, versus in 2023, there were 4 million. So there are less homes for sale in 2024. So expect that if there are less homes for sale, it's more of a seller's market, so the prices are going to be firm. The market is still on its way up, not as aggressive as it used to be, but we're not going to see much of a decline. And even if it's a decline, it won't be that severe where it becomes, ooh, I got a bargain. How home prices are expected to shift in 2023 to 2024. And it shows you that in 2024, it's going to be going up more, not going down. I'm Tisha Powell. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the free like and the free subscribe button. We'll be back next week with more news. Take care.